This is not an oblique view, this is straight down. So look at these tubes that are crisscrossing the entire terrain, right there, look. Like that, but look where they end. They end in another hand, look. Ah, that is insane. See, that's the part that these people cannot gather in their mind. They don't understand that this thing right here, this little thing, those are fingers. And then you see the same thing. Look, in this one, the fingernails are black or dark. But then they become another smaller hands, look, in every which way, direction-wise. And then you see this, it look like it's the picture. The deal is in the picture, it's not. See, look, that's the same thing you find in the images of Soho in the space. The stereo images show the exact, there's zero difference. I can find that image and show you that that is exactly what I say. Look, there's another part of the terrain, and look at this. The same white spot that look like a cloud, or look like a bunch of salt, like somebody put spray paint and did a spot right there. But it's two different places. Look, that's what he's showing in this image. See, this is another terrain on the moon, of course, but it's a different Lunar Orbiter 3. That's a Lunar Orbiter 3. The other one was Lunar Orbiter 3, but a different image. And the top one was Lunar Orbiter 5, that one, with the dark spires. But you see all these bright spots and those tubes, the same tube, that's what he's talking about in these images. The black spires, the tubes, those anomalies. Well, I got answer for the geometry is the exact same, because the whole deal is in the amplification of this image. Not when it turned into a pixel, but that right there. Half and half. You amplify the deal and then use the camera to get closer. That way, you know, the camera don't turn the shift blurry and deal. But see how those are hands. That's a damn hand. Well, there's a millions of hands. It's all based on that geometry, a simple geometry. But because it's so many of them in so many ways, it turned into a three-dimensional crazy shit. It's hard to define what it is. Like I say, it took me 16 years. Out of 20, it took me 16 years to finally realize what it was. But it was because a combination of images between the video from Dr. Bergeron, his knowledge, and the moon is your worst nightmare, and Apollo 8 image, high resolution. That's what finally I started seeing, walking far away from the image. When I was walking from my bedroom into the living room, I started seeing, wow, that looked like a hand. Wow, wow. And then finally I saw oh my God, the whole shit is made with hands. All of it. Not just one or two, all of it. See, look at these tubes. These are the different things other than that geometry. These tubes, wow, what a crooked shit. These tubes, see, are visible here in a brighter image of the terrain in a different part of the moon. And then this one right here in the dark deal, but see, you see several tubes. And you see, it's all like quadriculation. How do you call this deal when you do this? See, in squares. It could be because it's using the electromagnetic vehicles are using grids, square grids to create the geometrical patterns and everything else. Like Dr. Bergen says, it's all based in geometrical patterns, in geometry. It's all, everything is geometry here. And you see the distribution of those dimples. Those are not holes, those are dimples. See the alignment. That's another thing. All these things are aligned in certain geometrical pattern that they have to be for some reason. What they are, I don't know what they're for, but I know they have to be for some kind of, because when you see this, say, look, this one is the same size as this one. These two are the same size as this one, and you can find it all over the place, which one are the exact same diameter and the same thing. It's never one here and the rest are different. No, they always a companion is somewhere in there in the whole terrain. That's what I found. And then you see there is this white stuff right here. Then you got another white stuff right here. Then you get these dimples here, pam, pam, pam. And then you start, when you trace a line, then you see, oh my God, that's a freaking finger nail. So, and then you see that all of them are the same type of alignment. Some are semicircular, some are straight, some, it's all patterns. You see, these sockets are in a semicircular pattern, and some are straight. This is crazy shit, man, but it is. You look, a different image and the same thing. And none of that is impact crater. That is more like the boiling of the surface, and those dimples were left, and there probably cavities inside of them because they lift off from the heat, the intense heat that was like boiling a soup. And you see those little bubbles, that's sort of like that. It's not impact crater. Otherwise, you will see material strong everywhere. And then look at those tubes. Those tubes are all as straight as it can be, man. There's no, they don't go up and down and all. They're as straight as they can be. They have nothing to do with the image. They are there. See, look at that. Boom. I mean, this is incredible, man. What happened is that people are just stuck on the alien deal, the alien angle, and so look. Now let's go to the. Oh, this is insane and a half. See, right here you don't see anything. I say, oh, but there's nothing there. Yeah, the horizon line and blah blah blah. Really? Well, let me show you what's in that dark horizon line above the moon. That's what's gonna be the part that this dude didn't. I wish he would be around to talk to him. I don't know whatever happened to Skipper, the, 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 the website builder. I don't know whatever happened to. I don't know whatever happened to Skipper, the channel, the website builder. investigator, Joseph P. Patrick Skipper. I hope he's still alive. See, look at this. Check it out. What he didn't understand is that was tampered with. See, there's nothing there with squares. You can see where they deleted everything. It's all airbrushed. But the next picture, look at this. Right there. Now, this, see, he put there, notice that there is not a single star in the background. In the whole white dark sky. Well, no, but what you see there is a crystalline structure. They're semi-translucent. That's why they're so dense that you cannot see anything through it. And that's where my deal comes. How the hell we can see stars and shit from the background, from the ground up, or with telescopes. See, look. That's the geometry right there. Look at that. Look at that. Millions of hands in every which way, and they're colorful too. Look. Millions of them, and colorful. And that's what he did not get. He think that was just a dark something and that was it. When in fact, look, there is one bright fingernail right there. Look at it. That's not a star at all, no. It's some dull color looking, it's not even round. It's like a hexagon. But when you see the what's surrounded is a finger. See, look at that. I don't like this computer video card, Radeon, shitty ass video card. Don't ever buy that type of NVIDIAs are the best. Now look, the geometry on that rock, the big ass rock that these people couldn't figure out what it was. That. What is the shape? Well, the shape is that of a hand. I mean, look at the knuckles. That's what that is. But it's not just in one direction. Look. And you can see the outlines, divisions in the rock itself. Let me show you, even the fingernails are visible in this sucker. Check it out, that the rock is three-dimensional, like translucent too. Look at this, right here. Look at the fingernails. There is so many ways. It's incredible, man. How one deal. Look, there's the finger from, and they keep on making more hands in every which way. That was left like a monument, really. That is like that. It's a monument. So look at the outlines in the rock itself. Look. You can see where the lines divide the finger, look, and it makes one enormous fingernail here, and it's made out of the smaller ones, and it's just not in that one direction, it's on every direction.